So whenever you're working around with Adobe Media Encoder, depending on the work, let's say when you convert, when you go ahead and change out settings, it may actually save temporary files known as cache files. And then they may be taking up your space on your computer. If you want to go ahead and change the settings for those, you can simply go to the edit menu and then go to preferences right here. Once you do that, you can actually go around over here under let's say, for example, media right here. Then you got media cache files and media cache database, as you can see right here. By default, this is the location, and you can even go ahead and browse it and see whatever files that may be there right here. Or you can even select out a particular folder. You can even save the cache file next to the original file as well, but that would be actually messy. So you may want to go ahead and browse onto a particular location. Let's say, for example, I'm going to save it into the temp file in my desktop. Similarly, there's the media cache database as well. You can even go ahead and select out, let's say, another folder for this as well. So if I were to browse now, nothing is there at the moment. That if you think like it is taking up some space, you can click on the clean button and it'll delete out all of the contents. So you can simply go ahead and set up your file just like this. As you can see right here, clean it out as you like to manage out the temporary files that you have stored from Adobe Media Encoder. So that is how you can go ahead and change out the media cache settings inside of Adobe Media Encoder. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.